We are live.
Wow, it's good to be here today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are tuning in from. And today is another special episode of Sharing is Caring. Wow, um, we still have to wait for. We are not going to. In fact, we are not going to wait for other panelists to join us. We are going to start right away. I really would like to appreciate everyone. Today is so bright, and I believe that it's going to be more fun and interesting as usual. My name is Uche Lin, a founder and CEO of 22 DSA. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Um, Today, we have distinguished panelists from different walks of life. I believe it's going to be awesome. It's going to be wow, amazing because they are from different walks of life. They are going to share their professional expertise on the subject matter. They are going to share about the technology integration. They're going to share about their leadership style, their teaching philosophy, and of course, they're going to share about their achievements and technology integration in and outside a school setting. It's going to be more fun, invigorating. Don't go nowhere. All you need to do right now is click on this live event share button and invite your friends to join us. You can as well as share to your Facebook profile, your page, and invite your friends to join us. Thank you, everyone, for having tuned in today. Today is really amazing. We have 23 speakers or panelists here today on the show, and they are from 11 countries. So we are going to share our nuggets of wisdom together. We are going to learn with and from each other from this expertise. They're going to share their professional expertise. That just like I said earlier on, it's never going to be a dull moment with all of us here today. Please, all you need to do is to grab a cup of tea or coffee or popcorn that is going to keep you going throughout this session. Please click on this event share, live session where you are tuning in from. Please share. We would like to know where you're joining us from, okay? And how excited are you? Hope you're having fun. You're going to have fun. In fact, you're going to learn. It's going to be an explosive session. So let's go over to the social media platform to welcome those that are just tuning before we officially welcome our distinguished panelists for today's Sharing is Caring Edu-talk show. So let's check out the first person that tuning today. There's no any other person down. Wow. I think this is written in, I don't know. I think it's a
Macedonia,
is it
Macedonia.
Spanish? Okay, okay, Macedonia. Okay, thank you so much for having tuning. Thank you so much. We also have Jezia Abidi, all the way from Tunisia. Didi Madlova. Oh, thank you so much. Shukran. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Okay, we also have this from Georgia. Thank you so much, Didi Madloba. We also have Nasir from Pakistan. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. We have Jimia. Please tell us where you're tuning in from so that I at least could address you properly, okay? All right, we have His Excellency Professor Sefi from Nigeria. Nice to have you here, sir. All right, thank you. Hope I wish you a pleasant mood as well. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on. We have so many people here. Okay, let's make welcome to next educator from Georgia. Nice to have you here. We have Kasim Nevo. Please tell us where you're tuning in from. I'm sending a virtual hug to all of you. Thank you so much. We have Dennis. Dennis, where are you tuning in from? Thank you so much. We have Dennis. We have okay. This person is tuning in from Libya. We have Ray from Morocco. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Thank you so much. We have Karatan. I don't know, maybe Romania, please tell us where you're tuning in from. Okay, we have Retino from Indonesia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Manana from Georgia. Thank you so much. I think this from Arab. This person is from Arab world. Thank you for being here today. Okay, and I wish you all a happy learning, another dimensional learning experience. Thank you, everyone. Okay, we have Maka from Georgia. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you, everyone. We have Said from Egypt. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much. We have Justin DK all the way from Nigeria. Thank you, bro, for being here. Of course, we have our co-founder here. We have Dr. Ngaka Shilava, the co-founder of 2DSA, Georgia. Thank you so much. And you all are welcome. Please, all you need to do right now is to click on this live event share button. Click on it, invite people to join us, because we are going to have a diverse learning experience here today. Thank you, everyone. It's really amazing. Okay. Before I proceed, I would like to go back to studio to officially welcome our first batch of panelists. Just like I said earlier on, we have 23 panelists from 11 countries that are going to share their hearts out for all of us here today. We're going to learn with and from them. And let me officially welcome them. Let me start with okay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. We are going to start with the first batch of the panelists according to our event sequence. So let me first of all welcome. Could you please mute yourself? Okay, I'm going to follow the order of our event sequence that we make welcome of Dr. Ruben. He was here before. Dr. Ruben was here before. Okay, the next person there, we have, you're welcome, Dr. Ruben. He was here before. Maybe he's having some technical glitches. Let's make welcome to the second panelist. She had just joined us for today. Her Excellency, Professor Rania Lamport from Greece. You're welcome to the show. You also make welcome.
Yes, sorry, I'm on the first panel. I'm on the first panel, not the second.
At the second, yeah. I also would like to welcome Dr. Mobo from Philippines. You're welcome to the show. And we have Excellency Ambassador Priyanka from India. You're welcome. Thank you. This is the first time of coming. This is the first time of coming to the show. You're highly welcome. Okay, I'm going to welcome Professor Natalia all the way from Georgia, Didi Madlova. You're welcome. And we also have Didi Madlova. We also have Dr. Shaija from India. You're highly welcome. And we have Shalala all the way from Azerbaijan. You're welcome. We have Ayatin Everyone, you are welcome. We have Professor Nada here. You are all welcome to today's episode of Sharing
Thank you
is
so
Caring.
much. Thank you. Thank you for giving me such kind of opportunity. Thank you so much.
Okay, so
Dr.
we
will start with Dr. Priyanka. So Dr. Priyanka can be our first panelist today by the order.
Yeah, of course, we are going to follow the event sequence.
Hello.
So
Hello.
we are going to follow the event sequence. Yeah, I can hear you. Please, we are going to call upon Priyanka since the Dawn is not yet here.
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
No, Von Eric.
Hello.
Yeah, I know Von Eric.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, everyone. Very good evening to all of you. Hello.
Yeah, I can
Hello.
go ahead.
My hearty thanks to
Yeah,
all
please.
of you. Okay. I'm Priyanka
You
Nidhi
have just
from India. Yes, respected. Can you tell me again? Hello.
okay. Yeah, I can hear you. I said, could you
Yes, sorry.
please introduce us? Just have 1 minute, 1 minute to introduce yourself.
Dr. Priyanka, please introduce yourself. 1 minute. I think Dr. Priyanka don't hear us.
Oh, is Dr. Rania Rampal? Please, she's the second on the list. Could you please come to the stage?
Yes. First, I would like to introduce myself. Greetings from Greece. Thank you, Dr. Rucci, for the invitation. I am a global educator, STEM instructor, working at the Greek Ministry of Education, at the Directorate of Educational Technology and Innovation, and also the Greek Astronomy Space Company. I'm also author of scientific book for kids, researcher, and founder and the coordinator of many international STEM projects based on sustainable development goals.
Wow, it's an honor to have you here. You are a big member of the family, and thank you so much for always honoring our invitation. We are a family here, so I know you have a lot of experience, vast experience in the field of education, and also you have already attained to a greater height. So let me start with this. What is your experience in implementing STEM or STREAM education with children in early childhood? The stage is all yours. Please, you have 2 minutes to respond to this.
Yes, you know that usually the introduction of STEM to children in preschool sounds like something impossible, or at least something very difficult. The general conception among educators seems better suited for older children who would be more attentive or more curious. So, in other words, a lot of people seem to think that younger children lack the attention span needed to deal with these kind of activities, and therefore any attempts to introduce them will result into chaos. The truth about STEM in preschool, however, seems to be quite different from what educators believe. From my personal experience, I can confirm that children at this age tended to find STEM activities very engaging, and they approach them in a very curious, focused, and communicative manner. So these activities can maintain preschoolers' attention engagement for way longer than the 45 minutes that the teaching hour typically lasts, simply because children find them to be very interesting and exciting. And this is why it's because actually STEM activities introduce scientific concepts in play-based methods and with attractive materials by having children solve problems related to their everyday lives. And you know that providing preschool children access to a wide variety of materials can enrich their knowledge through experience. And when it comes to technology, you know, the use of tablet apps and games for educational purposes with preschool children, it's obviously a much debated subject. because educational tablet games can have positive results when it comes to teaching preschool children. But at the same time, you know that there's this debate, there is the question and the concern that maybe this monopolizes the interest of students and actually distracts them from the learning process.
Okay,
Yes.
please.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that. I know if I leave you, you're going to continue to for like ages. Thank you so much for what your experiences and even to implement STEM education to childhood education. That is really amazing. Thank you so much. That will take us to the second question. You actively been involved in a new project called a Modern Persian Games, which combines art, culture, and education. Can you please tell us in 2 minutes, in summary, about this project? The stage is all yours now. You can go ahead.
Yes, it's actually a project between the Greek and India government. Modern Pythian Games, it's the first global cultural movement. Modern Pythian Games are inspired by ancient Pythian games and have been revived recently by representatives of approximately 100 countries in India. The origin of Pythian games dates back to the 6th century when Pythian games had been a part of Pan-Hellenic games in ancient Greece and were ranked second in importance behind the Olympics. It's actually like the Olympic Games, but they also include cultural and artistic competitions and games. These were dedicated in ancient Greece to god Apollo, who was the god of light, of poetry, and the healing arts. So what we're trying to do is actually to give a platform for artists. We know that artists nowadays are suffering, they're struggling. So this way we can help them showcase their work, commercialize their work, and represent the country on a global scale. So we actually bring together cultures, traditions from all over the world, opportunities to exchange ideas, to discover inspirations, collaboration, which actually is a collaborative work, organizing many international events, sports events, cultural events online, both online and offline. The launching will be probably in Greece or in India in 2024 and the big one 2027. And we're all invited. We try to work cross-disciplinary way to promote the arts and culture in the school classroom, because it's something that is underestimated and underrated, to promote the harmonious spirit of ancient civilizations, to foster interest, engagement of people of all ages, interest to work, of course, with governments, with public bodies, and also private sector.
Wow.
Yes. Promote ethics and good governance.
That's really amazing. It's amazing. I've already nailed it. Thank you so much. That's really amazing. Collaboration is one of the 21st century skills, core value of 21st century skills. Greeks, government of Greek collaborating with that of India is amazing. Thank you so much for your commendable effort in the field of education and this to promote art and culture, because when it comes to even art has already been added to the STEM. It's now stream where art and reading and robotics has already been integrated at the same time. That's really amazing. So much. And that will take us to John. What are your activities concerning green entrepreneurship with your collaboration? I know you've been working with the Greek Astronomy and Space Company. So could you please throw more light on that?
Yes.
You have just 2 minutes.
Yes. First, I want to add that there is a category, the Modern Pythian Games, which includes also STEM and robotics. It's not only about art and cultures, but it also promote the technology. That entrepreneurial activity is a continuously growing field of business. So recent ecological problems have resulted in activities being affected by ecological approaches. So increasing environmental awareness day by day increases the needs of societies for ecology-friendly entrepreneurs. Because the limited natural resources increase in the world population, the decreasing biodiversity play an important role in the formation of concerns about ecology. So green entrepreneurs are very important nowadays. And what we're trying to do here in the Greek Astronomy Space Company, of course, we organize many events of awareness, first to schools. Secondly, we try to collaborate here in Greece with climate entrepreneurs, those who are sensitized towards this issue. And you know that this has many perspectives and many benefits because we can explore potential business opportunities when we encounter these unprecedented climate change challenges and many opportunities because nowadays the conception of a company is not based only on profit. It's based also on social value and how the actions of a company do not harm the environment. There are many opportunities for climate entrepreneurs, especially for women who are starting to grow in this field. And of course, we can start from our back office, from our office. Our office should be energy efficient and reduce its waste generation, or invest in green projects, of course, or develop recycle programs, consider renewable energy. Many ideas. And if someone interested in building a startup or transform his company into a company eco-friendly, we can say some ideas before concluding. We can talk about green finance or eco-friendly retail or eco-friendly beauty salon, sustainable event planning, or eco-consulting, which is very interesting because consultants evaluate homes and offices and offer solutions to make them more environmentally friendly. So we can advise, for instance, clients on switching their home appliance to more energy efficient machines or implement a recycling program. Farmers market vendor and many other opportunities, solar panel installation, in order to, if we want to transform a company into this, towards this perspective, green entrepreneurship. It's also that the trend nowadays is digital, social, inclusive, and green or climate entrepreneurship. This is what I'm trying to do.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, this is really amazing. Thank you so much. Wow, this green entrepreneurship is very amazing. In fact, this is what we really need in the world today, eco-friendly, for us to live, green life with healthy living. Thank you. At least the whole world, we learned a whole lot from that green entrepreneurship projects. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. And that is where we'll be wrapping it up with you. I would like to call upon the next panelist that are going to take the stage right now. Is Ambassador Priyanka. Please, I hope that you have fixed your audio. Could you please unmute yourself, Priyanka? Okay, I think Priyanka is not here. It's like she's having some technical glitches. I call upon the next panelist. We have Dr. Professor Ruben from Dr. Ruben. Are you there? Could you please unmute yourself?
Professor Ruben, we don't hear you.
I think he's having some technical glitches.
Yes.
I think maybe I should call upon the next panelist because time is not on our side. I'm going to call upon until when you fix it. All you need to do right now is maybe you could just log out and log in back. Okay. Let me call upon the next panelist that is going to have the stage right now is Professor Dr. Mobo, all the way from Philippines. Please, could you unmute your mic? The stage is all yours. You have 1 minute to introduce yourself.
Yes, hello. Good evening from the Philippines. So I'm Dr. Florentino. So right now we are having a severe typhoon here. That's why my signal is really bad. So we have been two typhoons here in the Philippines. So I'm Dr. Florentino from the Philippines. I'm so sorry if my signal is really bad.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Thank you so much. And you are muted. Could you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Nice to have you here, Professor. Uh, all the way from Philippines. I can see that your from your end is distorting, is the wave, but it's okay. Let's quickly get it done with you. Okay, could you please share your greatest momentous achievement? I know you have already attained to a greater height and you have a high profile. Even if I ask you to start, to introduce yourself, you are high caliber with double PhD. If you don't want to say that, let me just say it's not easy to having acquired or obtained a double PhD. Thank you so much for being here today. Please, could you share with us your greatest and momentous achievement? You have just 2 minutes to summarize your achievements, sir.
Yes.
The stage is all yours.
Actually, my greatest achievement in my life is when I entered the vocation as a lay minister in our church. So I think that would be the greatest achievement of my life because joining a religious group is really part of my life, especially in serving God. Because all my blessings are I always dedicated that to our the Lord Jesus Christ. So I think that would be the greatest achievement, and the last would be all my accomplishments in terms of academics and in terms of other part. But of course, it's very important to glorify, of course, our dear Lord. So that would be all, ma'am. Thank you.
Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you so much. That is why we as a teacher, this is a noble profession that we are aspiring to attain to a greater height because we have a role models that are looking up to us. Thank you so much for your contribution in the field of education, and you are really doing an amazing job. Congratulations once again. Could you, in your perception, could you please share with us your best philosophy about life? Because this life means different things to different people. Please, the stage is all yours now.
Come in, ma'am. With the second question.
Share with us your best philosophy about life. Can you hear me?
Of course, the best philosophy in life for me is when I have finished, of course, my degree, and I was able to become a teacher, and then by that part, I was able to share my skills, of course, to my students. So part of it, of course, by learning, by doing, and then sharing it to my students. So I think that would be the best philosophy of my life in mentoring my students and teaching them on how they would be able to learn from those basic philosophy and concepts, because from there they would be able to learn and be able to be the same just like me someday. That would be all, ma'am.
Wow. Thank you. This is how we should keep it going. Right on time. Thank you so much. The best philosophy in life, honestly, teaching your student on the best way to go. Thank you. Thank you for them to be successful in life. Of course, they are the future leaders of tomorrow. When they are graduated from school, they will be able to join the workforce. Thank you so much for that. Your wonderful philosophy. Everyone has his or her philosophy. Okay, thank you. That will take us to the next question. Which is the best leadership philosophy you could share with us? The best among all. The
Um,
stage is all yours now.
the Yes, ma'am. The best leadership philosophy of my life is when I lead, of course, an international group. And of course, when I have already achieved what I have, for example, by leading the publications in my own company right now, I have my own company. By leading that company globally, it's becoming more competitive. It's because it's really difficult to compete with other publishing group, and especially in other stakeholders. So with that, I think that would be the best philosophy in on my life as a leader, because I was able to share my skills in this type of area, and then I was able to gain friends, of course, just like, of course, Dr. Nada and other groups. Of course, you, ma'am, Dr. Uchi, and other persons who are involved in this type of advocacy. So that would be all, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's really amazing and very insightful response about the your leadership philosophy, especially we are in the 21st century. We are in the 21st century, and the skills is very important, crucial in this world. We are connected and living in a globalized world. Thank you so much for sharing with us your insights, your achievements, your perspective about different things. Thank you so much. So please permit me, I would like to call upon Ambassador Priyanka from India. She's here to join us. Please permit me to call upon the next panelist. She's having some emergency, but I will please pardon me to call upon her to have the stage. Her Excellency Catherine from Georgia. Could you please unmute yourself? We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Good
Okay,
evening.
okay.
Okay. Hello. I'm Ekaterina Kutsishvili from Georgia, from Gori. I'm a head of school and biology teacher as well. I'm glad to be the member of your great group.
Wow. Nice to have you here today. And this is the first time of you coming on the show. It's really honored to have you. And please, I will, since you have a place to go, something urgent to attend to, let me just quickly get this over with. Let me start with, how can you arrange activities in providing sharing experiences around the world? You can use a native language. We have, I think, professor here that can translate. Natalia can translate in English. So feel free, share with us how you can arrange activities, improving sharing experiences around the world. The stage and mic is yours. You just got 2 minutes.
ანუ გასაუმჯობესებედი სავარჯიშოები როგორ გეგმავთ?
აქტივობები კი რასაკვირველია, ჩვენ შეგვიძლია დავგეგმოთ ისეთი აქტივობები, სადაც სხვადასხვა სკოლების სკაიპით კომუნიკაცია იქნება შესაძლებელი, საერთაშორისო პროექტებში ჩართულობა, პოსტერების დამზადება, ონლაინ გამოფენა, გაყიდვა და სხვადასხვა ასეთი აქტივობების მოწყობა.
Okay, Eka said that so they are able to do and arrange many kinds of activities such as international exchange projects, making some kind of posters, exchanging posters, and as well making some kind of conferences as well to share experience for students, for teachers as well.
Wow, that's really amazing. That's how it should be. Collaboration, just like I said before, is one of the core value of 21st century skills. Just like we are here today, we are sharing experiences, different perspectives, people from different, we are all here from 11 countries, from different continents, cultural background. We are learning with and from each other. That is how it should be. Kudos to you and keep up the good job. So that will take me to the next question. How could you, make integration deeper when it comes to the teaching and learning environment?
ანუ როგორ გავაღმავებით ინტეგრაციას სწავლებაში, გარემოში, პროცესში ასევე.
კი. ვფიქრობ, მეტი მასწავლებლების ჩართულობა, სასკოლო საზოგადოების ჩართულობა, თანამშრომლობა სხვა სკოლებთან, ტელეხიდების მოწყობა, კომუნიკაცია და ურთიერთთანამშრომლობა და ამავდროულად გაზიარებულობა ჩვენი გამოცდილებების.
Okay, first of all, it's very important, like I said, that to collaborate to another kind of schools as well, to communicate as well, to share experience, about the video calls around the world, to share their communication. And
Wow, this is really
maybe
amazing. It
yeah.
still boils down it still boils down to collaboration, for us to collaborate with each other. Sharing is caring. This is Sharing is Caring Edu-talk show. We are sharing about our nuggets of wisdom. We are sharing about our perspectives in different subject matters. That is how it should be. We are
You know,
contributing
you know, yeah, I
our
share a
quarter
story.
to the society.
Eka
Okay,
is the
so
director of school I teach, and she's the best head of teacher. And for Eka, it's very important to organize such events where we teachers can collaborate, communication. In our school, communication has a leading role, and most of the times we also have some kind of conferences and attend some kind of teachers of other schools. So Eka does her best all the time. So to improve our integration and communication and collaboration.
wow, that's thank thank you so much for this integration, cooperation, and cooperation. I would like to get involved in that as well. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm doing. So thank you so much. Let me take the last one before you go. Could you please share with us about your future plans, since you have already started organizing conferences, workshop with teachers and students? Could you please share us what is your future plans? What are they like? The stage is all yours now.
ესე იგი, ხომ არ შეგიძლიათ გაგვიზიაროთ გამოცდილება გავიგეთ თქვენი, ანუ რომ მაწყობთ ამ ყველაფერს და თქვენი მომავალი გეგმების შესახებ რომ გითხრათ ცოტაოდენიდან.
მე როგორც სკოლის ლიდერმა და მასწავლებელმა დაკვირვების შედეგად დავინახე მასწავლებლებისათვის სხვადასხვა აქტივობების დაგეგმვის და განხორციელების საჭიროება.
Okay, so I will translate and then I will continue. You know that I'm a teacher, and as alongside teaching, I'm a head of school. And as head of school and teacher, I saw the importance and necessity that my students and my teachers need some kind of activities to be done, like sharing the experience internationally.
აუცილებლად გაზიარებულობის კუთხით.
Wow.
Yeah, Eka cross underlines, so sharing is caring, like by the side of this.
საერთაშორისო ვებინარებზე, კონფერენციებზე, შეხვედრებზე აქტიური ჩართვა.
Eka wants all the students and teachers to be involved in such kind of webinars, international ones, and conferences.
რათა იქ მიღებული ცოდნა გამოიყენონ და გაუზიარონ ჩვენს მასწავლებლებს და იქ მიღებული ცოდნა საკლასო სივრცეებში გადმოიტანონ და დანერგონ პრაქტიკაში.
In order to share the experience they get from attending such kind of webinars, doing talk shows and conferences, and Eka wants from teachers that when the teachers share this experience, they would bring this experience and would use in their classroom and in among the colleagues as well. That's cool.
Wow. Thank you so much for being here today, Eka. Nice to have you, and keep up the good will of education and bringing students, connecting them, collaborating with international communities to learn with and from each other. That's really amazing. Thank you, and nice to have you here. Okay, permit me to call upon the next panelist that we have this stage. Okay, Priyanka is back here. Priyanka, can you hear me?
Am I audible
Yeah, you're
now?
audible, Doctor.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
you're
you.
audible. Okay, then I think since you're audible, Priyanka, can you hear me?
Priyanka has problem with technical.
Oh, she's here. She's here. Okay, I'm going to call upon Professor Ruben.
Right.
please.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
happy that you can hear us now.
Great. I'm really happy that these audio problems have been solved at the end, and I'm ready for you to answer any questions.
Okay. Um, I think you're still having some the network. Okay, I'm coming up. I want to place you on screen. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let me start with you. Tell us. I know you have a vast knowledge in different fields, but let me start with this. Could you please, as a leader,
Right. Um,
could you please?
okay. I think the
I'm,
first thing
I'm
is
coming.
that a brief introduction, right?
Introduce yourself first, please.
Okay, good. Well, I am an educator with a vast experience in teaching schools, universities, and higher education institutions. And also, I develop the leadership skills on students and the people who would like to work in a very effective way in their workplaces. And also, I have the opportunity to coach people for better to become not only better professionals but better people. And that is what I do. And I
Wow.
really concerned on
Wow.
education around the world. I participate in different conferences as today in different talks, and I really appreciate to help with to to share, because sharing is caring, as you have mentioned, and we have that policy as educators for the benefits of students around the world.
Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you so much. You have already contributed a lot in the field of education. We're really grateful for the knowledge that you've already imparted on the global students and both teachers as well. We are honored to have you here today,
Thank you.
Prof. And let me start with, you are a good leader, and we really would like to know, share with us the important skills of a good leader. What are these skills that a good leader should possess? Could you please throw more light? Just you have 2 minutes to do that. The
Good.
stage is all
So
yours now. Doc.
it's very important to talk about skills, because the main question is if a leader is made or a leader is born. And the leader is made because you can get the skills through your life. And the important skills, what I consider is, for example, relationship building. Since we live in a society, we need to develop our extra extrapersonal skills and to mingle people in order to have agility and adaptability to different groups, to different teams, as well as the innovation and creativity, which is very important. And also, if you're part of a work team, you need employee motivation. Motivation is a very, very important thing. I think it's the peak of everything, such as the decision making. And something very important as well is conflict management, because conflicts appear all the time. So how do you manage them? And negotiation, and something that our minds must be prepared of is about critical thinking. Those are the 8 leadership skills that I consider are the highest and the most important that a leader need to have.
Wow, that's really amazing. Wow, it's very, very clear. It's very crystal. In fact, it's very clear to us. These qualities of a good leader should possess. All these qualities is very, very essential. We are all leaders in our homes, in our schools, in our families. We are all great leaders. Thank you so much for highlighting that. How can someone develop leadership skills for the 21st century workplace?
That's a very nice question, because we know that the 4 skills in the 21st century are with the 4 C's. Critical thinking, as I mentioned before, creativity, now collaboration and communication. Communication is the basis of real understanding. And we can also mention 6 other ways to improve your leadership skills in the workplace. We need to identify the strengths and weaknesses of the
Right.
workplace. This isn't always easy, I know. So we often have blind spots for our own strengths and weaknesses. So first, we have to work on ours. We need to work on the strengths. We need to know what are our strengths as leaders and the weaknesses. And then we can work. If you don't know yours, you cannot identify the others. We have to take management and leadership courses, of course. We have to nourish our minds to grow. And if it is necessary to find a mentor, we need to look for one. The goals. What about our goals? What do we need? What do we want to obtain? What do we want to achieve? So we need to determine our goals. And very important is to admit when we fail and move on. Who hasn't failed? Successful people have failed once or more than once. So it's important to work on this, accompanied with the 4 C's of the 21st century for the betterment of the workplace development. It is in order to be successful with your team, not alone.
Wow. Wow. This is really amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor Ruben, for this wonderful, informative, and insightful response. Honestly, a good leader should possess the 4 C's of 24. In fact, it's even more than 4 C's, But thank you so much. In a workplace, for the good workplace development, at least these are the basic skills that should be possessed for a successful delivering and management, of course, and successful within the workplace, as in the team members and all that. Thank you so much for that. So this will take us to the next. Sorry, people are distracting me. This will take us to the next question. What do you think that what do you think that make a good leader to be trustworthy, even in a workplace, at home, as a teacher, anywhere? The stage is all yours now, sir.
A trustworthy leader will always invest in relationships with others. This is important, and we have to highlight this: relationships with others. The trustworthy leaders feel supportive and willing to go the extra mile to help those around them. So these are the leaders that we need to be trustworthy, because they need to grow and improve. At the heart of a trusted leader is a core of service and support. So write this down. At the heart of a trusted leader is a core of service and support. A trustworthy leader is a person that believes the best in people. Again, a trustworthy leader is a person that believes the best in people. This means the leader operates on a premise that most people want to do the right thing. They give people room to succeed rather than being skeptical. And this just isn't going to happen. Being approachable and friendly, people trust leaders they like. Championing authenticity, empathy, and humanity, showing support for your team members, even when they make mistakes, and admitting to their mistakes. balancing, they need the results with being considerate and considerate of others and their feelings. The leader needs to be convinced that he has to mind what he saying what he minds. And that is the good 21st skill, communication. We need to be assertive.
Okay, that's really amazing. Thank you so much, Professor, for the wonderful sharing. We are learning with and from each other. In fact, my takeaway bag, the basket of takeaway that is just getting filled up. Thank you so much for our amazing sharing with us. To be a trustworthy leader, you should believe in people around you, because if you don't have confidence in them, if you don't have, even if they don't have confidence as a leader, one should try to build up confidence in them, having a good rapport, having them at heart as well, not all just being seeing all their faults, critics, and all that. No. In fact, it's not easy to be a good leader, but then, as the saying goes, leaders lead by examples. Thank you so much for coming on the show today and sharing insightful for your insightful sharing. So amazing. Thank you so much. I would like to call upon the next person that we have the stage right now. Thank you so much, Iris, for coming on board. We would like to have you more. Thank you so much for sharing. Please, our viewers, if you have any questions, you can stay ask. This is an interactive session. Please, I will urge you to ask your questions at the end of the day. We are going through it to respond to them. Okay. So based on thank you so much, our event sequence, the next panelist that I'm going to call to the stage right now is Priya. Can you hear me? Okay. Could you please unmute yourself?
Yes, I am here. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you listening
nice
to me?
to have you back. Yes, we can hear you now.
How are you? Okay. My
Nice to
hearty
have you.
thanks to
Sorry for the
organizer of Prayer and Prayer. And my respect to present all participate. And I am very glad for got this opportunity. So now I am going to represent my topic. So I share my philosophy.
Okay.
Hello?
Hold on first. I can hear you. Please,
Okay.
thank you so much for coming on the show. Could you please share?
Okay.
Could you please
Leadership
share
for
with
me,
us about
leadership is leading because he who can lead his life in the right direction can expand the society in a good way. Society will be well led by him. When I studied in class 11, I became Assistant General Secretary in Pundiwadi Arjun High School. I was a very good student. I was a very intelligent person and have a captainship mentality. The goal of self-improvement was knowledge. So I tried to prepare myself in every way. I used to dance from childhood. I also used to draw picture. I used to help the poor, but I never told that to anyone. I never thought I would be like anyone else. Never tried to be like anyone. But yes, I used to see that what I was doing, someone else was also doing it well. So I had faith in myself from a young age in leadership. You have to have faith in yourself.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing
Then
that
you
with
can
us.
lead to your society in anywhere. I lead my life according to my thoughts and lead my life first. Leaders in school life was Caring School Secretary General of India WC International for my social service work. International representative at West Bengal of Mother Teresa Foundation India, National Joint Secretary of NSCDC. Yes, I teach the dance to some children for free in a village. I pray for peace in different countries, and if necessary, I apply the international level for world peace. I co-founded NY Peace in Haiti to bring back peace through peace promotion. I work with literature so that literature is organized at a national and international level. I encourage poets and writers so that they can write better. I promote peace so that the world is peaceful. And my philosophy of life is to believe in myself
Okay,
in
thank you.
love. However, I must have good and positive thought from my philosophy of life. This is what I want for my life and what is my aim. And everything is possible.
She's having some technical glitches. She, she's distorting. I could barely understand what she's saying. Hello? Hello? I think she has freezed up again.
Yes, Dr. Uche, she has problems whole time, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, please let me call upon the next panelists that are going to have the stage right now. Okay, let me call on. You have Dr. Nada here. See, is your now turn since others are not. If you can assign patient, we still have other people from different. Okay, from different country. Could you please allow them?
Okay, here is Dr. Vasudeva, so she can go now, yes.
Vasida, okay. Dr. Vasida, okay.
She's with us for the first time, so let us welcome her. She's an amazing science, great person.
Okay, Vasida, okay. Thank you so much for that. I'm giving her that your slot. Okay. Thank you so much. Please mute yourself.
Very good evening. Namaskar from India. Can you hear me?
Could you please
I'm audible?
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
okay,
yes, you are.
Thank you.
You have 1 minute to introduce yourself, and we are honored to have you here today, Doctor.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I'm Dr. Shelja Vasudeva. I'm an educator and I'm associate professor in Department of Political Science in Government College, Palampur, and I'm international coordinator of Cape Comorin Trust, India, and I am also participate in so many programs, and I'm also a virtual directress of SWAT Team Nigeria. I'm also doing work with the Serbian Academy of art, doing a lot of other.
Okay, nice to have you here, and thank you for so much work you've been doing. It's honor for us to have you here. Actually, this is the first time. You're highly welcome. Could you please share with us about your momentous achievements that you've already attained to? I know you must have attained to a greater height. Could you please share the specific ones that really got to your heart? You just have 2 minutes. The stage and mic is all yours now.
I have started from I have started as a guest lecturer, and now I am associate professor, and I am international speaker too. I have published almost 6 books. 4 are authored and 2 are edited books, and so many book chapters I have published, and I have organized almost 50 programs till date as a convener, as a coordinator, and as a organizing secretary. And I have presented paper, almost 36 paper I have presented in different national and international programs. And I have delivered almost 60 70 lectures in different platforms in national and international level. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you so much for the commendable job you're doing, especially your efforts and the field of education is commendable. Thank you so much, and it's great to have you here. That will take us to. We are wishing you more success in the future endeavors. I know you have a high profile, and you have already attained to a greater height. And congratulations, associate guest professor to associate professor. You are really amazing. Kudos to you and keep up the good work. So, in your own perspective, I would like to know if you could just mention a few qualities of a good leader. The mic and stage is all yours now.
Okay, it's really a very good question. Actually, if one should be a good leader, he or she should be a confidence level should be very high in a leader, in my point of view. And also I think honesty is very much required. If a leader will be honest, then every work should be done successfully. And with honesty, the leader has a good communication skills. If a leader can't convey their perspective, their viewpoint to audience, then it will not consider as a good leader. Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm audible.
Yes, Dr. Shalia, you are
Yeah,
audible.
you were freezing before. You're back.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
think
I'm talking about.
it's from her end.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. No, thank you so much for sharing with us the qualities of a good leader. Please, this will take us to the next question. What is your teaching philosophy that has made you successful?
Yeah. Uh, Please repeat your question. I'm unable to hear your question, Dr. Unche, ma'am. Please repeat your question, ma'am. Dr. Unche, please repeat your question.
I think Dr. Vasudeva that we lost Dr. Uche, so you can start. You can continue with your answer.
Oh, okay. If my thinking about the teaching techniques, there should be a very good relation there should be a good relation with students. We are not here from only academics. We are here like a second parents to them. We should guide them about their future, what they can do after their graduation and after their post graduation, what field they can opt. We should guide them. It's my own perspective, it's my personal viewpoint. A teacher should be very aware about the psychology of the students. If we don't know about our student psychology, then it should create problem for student, because we are not here for teaching only. We can we can do anything. We are educators, we are we can do anything for our students. We are not just for completing syllabus and all that. We are here to share our viewpoint. We can guide them for their future. We can guide them what profession they can opt. We can improve their communication skills. We can improve their confidence level also. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vasudeva. That was a wonderful answer. And yes, of course, we know that you are doing that, that is your mission. Organizing and being the main organizer are such a lot of conferences. I can say 3, 4, 5 by the month. So thank you. Thank you. Dr.
Thank
Uche,
you.
the third question. Dr. Uche. So, Dr. Uche, the third question, please.
Maybe she is facing some technical glitches.
Yes, she has some technical problems. Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Uche.
I have answered third question, Nada ma'am.
Yes, but we
He
still
asked
have.
which I hear little bit. I answer accordingly.
Okay, thank you. It was really
Yeah.
amazing. Our audience is very satisfied. We are also with your work. You are really, as I said at the starting, a great academician, researcher, science, and doing an amazing work for your institutions and on the global level. So, Dr. Uche, do you hear us? We lost Dr. Uche. So, thank you, Dr. Vasudeva. Thank you for being
Thank
with
you
us
so much.
today at the 21st DIGI Skillz. We are looking forward to hear you, see you very soon again. So, let us move to the batch 2. Now we are having and coming to the batch 2, and we have an amazing educator. So I will not talk a lot about her because she will present herself. It is our honorable teacher Iris Zoric. She's coming from the most beautiful country on the world, and that is Croatia. Welcome there, Iris.
Thank you, Nada, for your kind words. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Iris Zoric, and I am an English and German language teacher. I have been teaching these school subjects for 20 years so far. I was promoted into teacher mentor and waiting for another promotion next year in Croatia. I am very enthusiastic about international cooperation, competitions. I am a member of 21st DIGI Skillz, delivering many national and international speeches. I have received many national and international awards for my extracurricular work, but I have to emphasize that the most important thing in my teaching is to take care of my students' well-being.
Wow. And yes, dear Iris, you are really doing that. You are an amazing teacher. So, sharing is caring. Let us see, what will you share with us? So, you can, here is coming our Dr. Uche. So, let us wait for a second. Should she join us?
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I must apologize. I just experienced a technical glitches. So the next panelist that we have this stage is Iris Zoric from Croatia.
Dr. Uche, Iris already introduced herself, so you can start with the question. First question with Iris.
Okay. Okay, Iris, thank you so much. Please, people should not crucify me. This network is, it has just
Dr.
dropped.
I can understand.
Back down.
Dr. Uche, don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Iris, for being patient with me. Could you please explain your teaching philosophy and your approach to education? The stage of my now.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Uche. So before I explain my teaching philosophy, I have to say that my both parents were very, very successful teachers for 40 years, and that they influenced my teaching philosophy the most. My father was a teacher of biology and chemistry, and my mother of Croatian language, and I am a teacher of English and German. So when we add all these years of their work and my 20 years, that is 100 years of teaching experience. So when I was a child, I was always listening to them talking about their teaching, students, achievements, conflicts they had. But I have to admit that their attitude towards their profession was always has always been positive. And they always talked about their students with a lot of love and care. They always tried to help the weaker students, taking into consideration the child's family situation, their real capabilities, and trying to teach each child as much as they can in this particular moment. My parents always have been always telling me that it is not possible to teach every child everything that you can teach them, but you should teach as much as you can at that moment. But you should offer them many opportunities to those who are motivated. Because the subject you teach is not your student's whole life, and you never know what a child is experiencing outside your classroom. So maybe they cannot concentrate because they are thinking about the problems they had at home, etc. The next thing that I pay attention to is that whenever I enter my classroom, I always ask them, how are you today, my dear student? And when I leave the classroom, I always ask myself, what can be done better next time? What can I do better next time? And I think that if you praise every single step they make, and if you ask yourself whether you have done everything right, then you will succeed a lot of good things and make good people at the end.
Wow. Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you so much. I really love this philosophy. Learn from the experience.
Well, I cannot hear you, Dr. Uche. Nada?
Yes, we don't hear Dr. Uche, so I think, Iris, you are amazing. We like your work, and you are really an inspiration, especially when we're talking now about the language you are teaching. And that is not when I'm listening of others who are the professors, teachers of the language, many language, I can say Croatia is really amazing. We have an amazing educators, and we are really investing in that. So, Iris, let us go. Let us one question by your choice. Let us third question be by your choice, please.
The second, so it's the second one.
Okay, let us be the second if Dr. Uche will lost, so the second.
Yes, the question was, what qualities should edu leaders possess to lead, motivate, and inspire young generations? So as we all know, we are all witnesses of different types of leaders who try to lead young generations in different directions, sometimes very negative directions. And when we talk about teachers and their influence in the past, they had a very big influence. But nowadays, I think that things have changed and children are exposed to so many influencers. But the most powerful are media and social media. In order to become a positive role model, a positive educational leader for your students, for your colleagues, You have to possess so many qualities and skills in order to persuade other people and young generations to follow you. So first of all, you should be special. You should somehow stand out from other teachers and influencers. It can be anything. So it can, the way you talk, the way you teach, the way you make them laugh. But the most important qualities you have to possess is to take care of relationships among people, among students, to have those emotional and social skills, and to improve them as much as you can. In the class, when we talk about teaching in the classroom, you have to be fair, authentic, and empathetic. And of course, you should master the subject you teach very well. So shortly say, to sum up, I have to say that only a highly motivated person can motivate others. So you should be highly, highly motivated. That's it.
Wow, that is an amazing answer. And really, you are mastering your subject, your students, and that is what we are expecting from our edu leaders. So these qualities, and this is really inspirative, motivating the young generations. So I want to say that is why our great Iris has amazing results with her students on the competitions. Iris, continue doing a great job. So let us come to your third question. Your third question is, what are the biggest challenges in modern teaching and how to survive in our profession? How
Yes.
can we survive?
Nada, that's a question for you too. Am I right? Yes, you should
Yes.
explain to us how to survive and stay healthy.
Yes, I will say, more Iris you work, you get more energy. So we
Yeah.
are more healthy.
Yes, I agree with you, definitely. But I think that the biggest challenge is how to motivate young generations and students, but not just to motivate them, but how to keep that motivation for a longer period of time. Because of all those modern technologies that has been used, I think that they lost concentration, they lost interest for some things that are offered at schools. So you should somehow motivate them and try to find some ways that can be used. I think that you should offer them a lot of possibilities. For example, in my profession, I offer them a lot of different competitions, some related to art, some are related to music, but all of them are related to languages. And then they find something that they are interested in. As you know, being a teacher is one of the most stressful professions in the world. And I think that you all know that it is really important to take care of ourselves and to pay attention to our own needs, because we always pay attention to our students' needs, to our headmasters' needs, to our colleagues' needs, also kids at home, families, but we do not pay attention at our own health. So my suggestion is every single day, try to find something that makes you happy, that makes you smile. And I think that then you can stay healthy in this profession. And the last sentence is after, let's say, 40 years or at the end of our lives, what will stay in our students' mind is not all those methods that we used, not all those lessons that we taught them, but they will remember the atmosphere and how they felt in our classrooms. So keep that in mind.
Wow.
Iris, we will keep it
Wow.
Wow, Dr. Uche, wow, it is wow,
Ah.
yes. Let us keep it on our mind, Iris. We were listening you and thank you for your golden rules. Your golden rules. We will follow them. Thank you. Dr.
You're
Uche,
welcome.
this was amazing. Let us continue.
That's really amazing. That's really amazing. Thank you so much. Thank us, please. Let's move ahead. I'm so sorry once again. I think I'm back now. Hope I'm audible. Thank you for being patient with me. I think I'm going to call upon the next panelists that are going to have stage. Mama Dili, all the way from Azerbaijan. Please unmute yourself.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you clearly. You can continue, Shalala.
Sure,
Yes,
perfect. We can.
So, should I begin with introducing myself?
Yes, 1 minute, please.
Okay. So, I'm a Microsoft Certified Educator, TESOL, TKT, Certified English Teacher at the secondary school, and IIU Country Director in Azerbaijan, and also a lifelong learner.
Wow, it is amazing. Teacher
Thank you.
Shalala is well known all around the globe, working a lot. Dr. Uche, what will we ask her? First question, please. Dr. Uche, there's Shalala. I think that Dr. Uche is frozen again. So let us start, please. You are starting.
Okay, so should I start with answering?
Yes, of course.
Okay. The question, I guess, was about the highest level that I would like to achieve in my teaching career. So, I'm quite an enthusiastic and dedicated educator. And my ultimate goal in my teaching career is to reach a considerable level of impact and influence. I would like to become a respected and trustful leader in the field of education and make a meaningful difference in the lives of my own students and also my fellow teachers. For me, this goal is not marked by only my personal growth, but also with the positive impact on the lives of my students and my colleagues through inspiring them to become lifelong learners and empowering them with knowledge and skills for success. And to achieve this goal, as you know, I'm continuously searching for different opportunities for professional development, attending webinars, conferences, trying to stay up to date with the latest research and best practices, collaborate with teachers and educators from all around the world. And also, I know that it demands to take on some leadership roles, whether it be inspiring my students, motivating them, or encouraging, mentoring new teachers, let's say.
Wow. Shalala, what to say? Amazing. You are really an innovative educator working on this, and we like you. We are monitoring you. We are on so many sessions that you are giving to our global educators, to our students. So let us come to the second question.
Okay, about leadership.
Okay. Yes, what's Shalala for you? What it means to be a leader? What is that a leadership, especially for us who are doing this in the field of education?
Okay, I try to answer this question. Leadership involves a wide range of characteristics and qualities. For me, it goes beyond simply holding a position or having power. It's more about the ability to inspire and motivate others towards a common goal. So for me, effective leadership is about not only strong decision-making skills, but also being able to communicate effectively and clearly, and also listening attentively to others. So being a leader means that you must lead by your example. You must trust in the abilities of the team members. You must encourage their creativity. And leadership is also about creating an environment where every team member feels valued, inspired, respected, supported, and enabled to reach their full potential.
Wow. So you are really doing this on that way with your full potential. You are using this. Let us see. Do we have questions from our audience? I follow your articles in the mag. Oh, this is here leadership. Our great Isayaha Kangi, who is always with us, an amazing educator. He's saying leadership is a positive influence on others toward a goal. Yes, that is great, dear
Exactly.
Isaya.
Yes.
Dear Shalala in Azerbaijan. So let us see. Your third question will be by your choose. So choose. Let me give an answer on your chosen question.
Okay. About SDGs, maybe how
Okay.
can
Yes,
we
SDGs. You can
incorporate
take that.
SDGs in our lessons? Okay, in today's world, as you know, it's crucial to prepare our students to become active global citizens who are aware of different challenges facing our planet. And by addressing SDGs in our classrooms, in our activities, we can provide them with a comprehensive understanding of all those problems and empower them to make a positive impact. So how can we do it? For example, firstly, we can begin with teaching them all the 17 SDGs, explore them together. We can hold engaging activities that encourage their critical thinking and problem solving skills. We can assign them with project works that where they have to research specific goals and come up with their own ideas, with their innovative solutions to those problems. We can encourage discussions on topics related to the SDGs, for example, gender equality issues or eradication of poverty, climate change, and so on. And as you know, dear Nada, once or twice a month, IIU holds student conferences, and my students are also actively participating in them. I think it's also one of the best ways to make them aware of those problems.
Yes, dear Shalala. I really agree with you with your answer, and there are great conferences that IIU Europe is doing. So involving and making this, we need more actions. We don't need only to talk. So we need to show
Yes.
what we are doing with our students. What projects do we have with our students? Thank you. Thank you, Dev
Thank you.
Shalala. This was wonderful. Now, from
That's
Azerbaijan,
really amazing.
here is
Thank you.
Uche. Dr. Uche,
Thank you so
welcome.
much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you for
Let
your
me apologize
invitation.
once again. My weather has really changed. It's really affecting the strength of my network. Am I audible?
Yes, Dr. Uche, you
Am
are
I audible? Can you
audible.
hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Dr. Uche, we
Okay,
are
thank you so much. Shalala, thank you so much for the wonderful
My pleasure. Thank you.
sharing. All right. So please permit me to welcome the next panelists that are going to embrace the stage right now. It's no other person than Professor Maria from Croatia. Please unmute yourself. Could you please enable your video?
Do you see me?
Maria? Professor
am
Maria,
I
can you hear me?
Uche, Dr. Uche, we see Maria. We see Maria. Dr. Uche, all is okay.
Okay. Do you hear me, Nada?
Okay, could you please unmute yourself?
I have unmuted myself, so Nada, I think Dr. Uche doesn't hear me.
Yes.
So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you
No,
all.
I
have 1 minute.
You now.
Okay, I have one. Thank you, Dr. Uche. Okay, I have 1 minute to introduce myself. So my name is Maria from Croatia, and I am physics and computer sciences teacher. I am from the lovely town of Sinj, and also as our speaker Nada and our host. So I am I'm promoted in professor mentor 2 years ago. I am scientific ambassador for Republic of Croatia, Microsoft Innovative Education expert, and National Geographic teacher. And I'm also PhD student on University of Split in maining physics. So Nada, I am prepared for my questions.
Wow.
Can you please?
Okay, let us start. Let us start. I will ask you the question. Dr. Uche, are you here? I can ask Maria questions.
Okay, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Can you?
Okay, yes, I will start
okay,
with the first.
Can you hear?
Yes, we can hear you. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Maria, thank you so much for the wonderful intro. Could you please share with us your biggest achievement?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Uche. So if I reflect on my journey as an educator... Could you share with us
your wonderful biggest achievements? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you and I'm speaking. So if I'm going to reflect on my journey as an educator, and I would say that my biggest achievement until now has been witnessing the growth and success of my students. And I think that this is important to every teacher in the world. And every day I have the privilege of guiding young minds, inspiring their curiosity, and supporting their academic and personal development. It is incredibly rewarding to see a student who struggled with a concept finally grasp it, to watch them gain confidence in their abilities and to observe their enthusiasm for learning flourish. So I take pride in creating a classroom environment where each student feels valued and empowered to share their thoughts, ideas, and knowledge. And fostering love for learning and helping students realize their potential is a continuous achievement. And that achievement always drives
really
me. So yes. Okay, I can continue.
Wow, that's really amazing. That's really amazing. Thank you so much for that achievement. You really invested in your student, and of course, that's what all the is expected of all the educators around the world. Thank you so much for that. Let's get to the second question. What modern approach do you prefer in your classroom?
In a modern classroom, I think that my classroom is modern. I advocate for a student-centered and collaborative approach to learn. This involves strategies such as project-based learning. You know, I'm STEM teacher, so I need projects, I need experiments, and so I involve project-based learning, flipped classrooms, and personalized learning paths, emphasizing critical thinking, problem solving, and practical application of knowledge allows students to become active participants in their education. So this is very important, and they are fostering deeper understanding of the material and better better retention of concepts. So I think these are strategies and modern approaches in STEM classrooms. So I use it every day.
Wow, that's really amazing. Personalized learning, Flip and others. You've really mentioned them. That's really amazing. Thank you so much, and congratulations for all you are doing to empower your students. It's really amazing. And thank you so much. That will take us to the next question. What are your ways that you have integrated tech tools into your teaching? We know we have various ones, but tech tools that really engages and maximize student learning outcome. Could you please share with us the ways that you have integrated the tech tools in your teaching?
Okay, Dr. Uche and Dr. Nada, you are well introduced that I'm using elements of gamification in my PhD research. So, first of all, I think that integrating technology into teaching can greatly enhance the learning experience. So, some effective ways that I include in my classroom and in my teaching, first of all, is gamification, and by this I mean introducing educational games and quizzes that make learning enjoyable and motivate students to actively participate in the learning process. And for the rest, I use online resources such as educational websites, platforms, and digital libraries to provide additional learning materials, practice exercises, and interactive simulations. I use also virtual reality and augmented reality, which create immersive learning environment, enabling students to explore historical sites, scientific concepts, and more in highly engaging manner. And I need to admit, I use iPower software. I'm using artificial intelligence. I let them use ChatGPT to adapt the individual student's learning pace and style, providing personalized challenges and support. So I think that this is very important in these modern educational approaches.
Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you so much, and congratulations for your furthering your PhD. That's really amazing. We are so proud of you and your achievement. That's really amazing for having shared insightful, very informative and insightful ways that you've integrated EdTech tools in teaching. That's really amazing. We are living in a connected and globalized world, so we have to move with the trend of the technology, and it has really enhanced teaching. When it comes to the teaching and learning environment, and learning delivery has been simplified. Thank you so much, and nice to have you here today. I'm so sorry once again for my earlier technical glitches that I experienced. Please, I would like to, before I freeze again, I would like to call upon the next panelist that we have this stage. I think we have Omotola from Nigeria, Ambassador Omotola. After that, Ayatin from Azerbaijan, and
we have Sanya Zrilic.
Can you hear me, Omotola? Can you hear me? Okay.
Omotola has some issues.
Not Sanja.
Dr.
I mean Omotola from Nigeria.
She's not. She has issues.
She's here. She's here. Omotola, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Dr. Uche.
Okay. Okay, nice to have you. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here.
Okay, Ayet, you can go ahead. Since others, until when they come up, it's like they're having some technical glitches. Please have the stage and introduce yourself. You can take the stage now.
Yes, I'm from Azerbaijan. First, I greet all the members here.
Introduce yourself. You have.
Yes, I'm Ayten Maharramova. I'm from Azerbaijan, and I'm also teacher educator. I'm English teacher, and I have been teaching English since 2000 when I graduated the university, and for 23 years. And I'm also TEFL teacher, a certified teacher, and also the national community member of Global Education Network, and the member of Association of Educators in Azerbaijan, and also the member of English Teachers in Azerbaijan. And I also take an actively part in conferences, in international and local conferences, and trying to grab the best experiences and trying to implement and apply them to my lessons. So in order to engage my students, more. Okay. Yes. That's all about myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Uche. Dr. Uche. Unmute yourself, Dr. Uche. Dr. Uche. We don't hear Dr. Uche. So please, can we start?
Yes. Dear Dr. Nada, can I continue with my questions?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I want to talk about United Nations SDG goals. And I think goals aim, the United Nations SDGs have 17 goals, and the goals aim to transform our world. And they are a call to action to end poverty and inequality, also protect the planet and ensure that all people enjoy health, justice, and prosperity. It's critical that no one is left behind. And also SDG goals, SDG goals 13, climate action intends to take urgent actions in order to combat climate changes and its impacts. And also it threatens with increased flooding, extreme heat, increased food and water scarcity, and more disease and economic loss. Human migration and conflicts can also be the results. And this climate action seeks to achieve a climate neutral world by mid-century and limit global warming. It aims to strengthen countries' climate resilience and adaptive capacity, with a special focus on supporting least developed countries. And the benefits are reducing greenhouse gas emissions, can provide immediate benefits for healthy and economic society. I think, as a director, you also know, IIO Health conferences once or twice in a month, and I also encourage my students and take an active part in this and try to aware the students and the people's awareness about these SDG goals.
Wow. SDGs, it was really amazing. And I'm sure and I know that you are really doing a lot with your students on this SDGs projects. Let us continue. Dr. Uche, do you hear us, Dr. Uche?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you. I'm back again. I'm back. Okay, thank you
we
so
are
much.
now, Dr. Uche, on the second question.
Yes.
Okay, the second question is please could you share with us what is your teaching philosophy? I mean, what is the teaching philosophy of the 21st century teacher?
Okay, I think as 21st century teachers, we should focus on mainly critical thinking, 4C skills. I mean, critical thinking, creative thinking, communication, and also collaborating skills. And we should also consider the learning of these skills, and should aware our students should focus on I think, critical thinking, and prepare our students for the future real life, and so that to be responsible, creative, so that they can be innovative, creative members of the society. And they should collaborate with each other. I think communicate with each other.
Wow.
All these 4 skills are so important, and we try to focus on these skills too. And also we should focus on higher level thinking skills, such as creating, evaluating, and analyzing.
Wow. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Wow,
Dr.
that's really
Uche.
amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. That's really amazing. Wow.
Thank you very
Possessing the
much.
21st century skill, the first C's is very, very important. And yeah, you are doing a great job. That will take us to the next question. Could you please share with us what are the pros of technology integration?
Okay, as 21st century teachers, we use a lot of technology integration in our lessons, and this is very important. And we use tools in general content areas in education in order to allow students to apply computer and technology skills to and also problem solving skills. Generally speaking, the curriculum today's century's curriculum drives the use of technology, and it gives the great opportunities to students such kind of resources: computers, mobile phones and smartphones, tablets, digital cameras, social media platforms also. And I think also in the management of the schools we need the pros. There are a lot of pros using technology in our quick access to the information, facilitate learning, breaking the distance barrier, and simplifying testing, also increase productivity and efficiency, increase life expectancy, also creating new jobs. And all these are pros of technology integration in our lessons.
Wow,
Should I
that's really
continue?
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
believe
you.
you can still hear me. Am I still audible?
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so
I'm
much. You've
proud
already
to be
answered your
to be
question.
here.
That's
Thank
really
you.
amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's really amazing. And thank you for coming on the show, and keep up inspiring. Keep empowering your students, and keep inspiring others as well. It's great to have you
Thank
here
you,
today.
Dr.
That's really
Roshan.
amazing.
Yes, it's my honor.
Without further ado,
It's my honor to be here.
let's make welcome. All right. Sorry, I'm just rushing this now because of my network is not stable. Okay, we have Her Excellency Omotola. She's back. We have Jelena and Catherine. Catherine from
Dr. Uche.
Yes, nice to have you here.
Uche.
So we're going to call upon the
Dr.
next
Uche. Sanja Zrilic now, Dr. Uche. We have Sanja Zrilic now. Our Sanja. Sanja.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
No, the next person.
I can hear Dr. Uche.
Okay. We have other people before, but since you've already joined, okay, no problem.
Dr. Uche, Ambassador Omatola is not here. So now it's the order of Sanja.
She's here.
Yes.
She's here. We have Von Eric here. Von Eric, welcome. Okay, Sanja.
Yes.
You're welcome. So could you please introduce yourself? You have 1 minute to do that. Welcome, please. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm having some technical glitches. You can see on the screen, I've already freezed. All right, so you have 1 minute to introduce yourself.
Thank you, Dr. Uche. Good evening and good morning and good afternoon to all. Greetings from Croatia. Thank you for this invitation and this opportunity. It's always a great pleasure for me to work with you. My name is Sanja Zrilic. I teach at Secondary School of Economics Vukovar. I teach vocational skills over 20 years now. I teach accounting, sustainable development, and others. I support development of digital skills, foster creativity on everyday basis. I like teamwork, constant introduction of innovations, and continuous improvement of learning and new skills. I was promoted in 2020 in a teacher advisor, and I was awarded with national awards and many international awards in the field of education. Also, I'm the author of several professional articles and educational research that I conducted in my environment and in the region.
It is really great, Sanya. You are an amazing educator. In Croatia, Dr. Uche, Dr. Uche is frozen. So let us, Sanya, start with your question. I will ask you.
Okay.
Dear Sanya, as an amazing educator, please, can you answer us? What are your United Nations SDG action plans?
Well, thank you, Nada, for this question. As I said, I teach sustainable development to my students. As I work at a school that provides me with unique opportunity to contribute to several UN Sustainable Development Goals through education and practical initiatives. I will talk about some actions I'm considering within my school to support various SDGs this school year. First of all, it's quality education for all students. It is SDG 4. Quality education, I will try to ensure for all students, regardless of their background. I will try to implement innovative teaching methods to enhance learning outcomes and, of course, promote lifelong learning among students, teachers, and in community. Then I will try to work something about gender equality. It's SDG 5. I will promote gender equality by ensuring equal opportunities for all students and staff. I will try to encourage girls to pursue traditionally male-dominated fields such as science and technology. Then I will try to do something about clean water and sanitation. It's SDG 6. I will raise awareness about water conservation and the importance of clean water. I will implement water-saving measures within the school premises and teach students about the global water crisis and ways to address it. Then I will try to prepare students for the job market by providing career guidance and skills development. And of course, climate action within SDG 13, I will integrate climate change education into the curriculum, organize tree planting drives and campaigns to reduce carbon footprint.
Wow, you have so many great plans.
Yes.
Yes, so will you do this all in 2023 and 2024? So I know you have.
Well, I will try, but we'll see if I succeed.
Yes, I'm sure, because you will do so many e-training projects and also on the national level. That is great there, Sanya. You are amazing. So let us move to your next question. How do you enable SDG 4 to be achieved? How will you do that?
Achieving Sustainable Development Goal 4, which focuses on ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education and promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all, requires a multi-phased approach that involves governments, educators, and communities. First of all, I can raise awareness that all children, regardless of gender and socioeconomic status or location, have access to free and quality secondary education. Then we all should invest in professional development for teachers to enhance our pedagogical skills, subject knowledge, and classroom management techniques. Then I will do with my curriculum, design curricula that foster critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, and digital literacy skills. And I will promote access to early childhood education to ensure a strong foundation for future learning. As I teach at a secondary school, it's a business school, I will try to expand technical and vocational education and training programs to equip students with practical skills and prepare them for the job market. We will collaborate with industries to align these programs in curricula within market demands. Achieving SDG 4 is a collective effort that requires a commitment at local, national, and of course, global levels.
Listen, there, Sanya. I would like to be your student because I'm listening and I know what is the meaning of that, and you will really achieve this and for the education of the students. And Dr. Uche, you see what she's doing for education.
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Uche is
Yeah,
back.
she's really doing great job in the field of education. Congratulations.
Yes. Dr.
Yeah,
Dr.
thank you so much. And thank you so much, Sanja, for the wonderful job you're doing.
Thank you, Dr.
Could you
Uche,
please share how you integrate technology in your teaching?
Of course,
Can
integrating
you share with us how you're integrating technology in your teaching?
It enhance engagement and learning outcomes for my students. I usually take some steps when I incorporate technology into my teaching methods. First of all, I set clear goals of what I want to achieve and define what I want with this technology integration. Is it improving student engagement or a collaborative learning or providing personalized instruction? Then I choose appropriate tools, which include interactive whiteboards, educational apps, collaboration platforms, multimedia resources. And then I create interactive content. I often develop interactive lessons using multimedia elements like videos, animations, simulations. Interactive content can make learning more engaging and effective. I always encourage collaboration. I use some collaboration tools to promote group projects and discussion. I use platforms like Google Workspace or Microsoft Teams, which enable students to work together even outside the classroom. Also, I often use flipped classroom approach. I'm flipping my classroom by assigning content delivery as homework and using class time for discussion and problem solving. And then assessment and feedback. I use online assessment tools to create quizzes and surveys. These tools can provide instant feedback to students and help me, of course. I ensure always that the technology
That's
and
really
resource,
amazing.
okay, it's accessible to all students. That's all.
Big clap to you there, Sanya. Big clap, Dr.
Wow,
Uche.
bravo.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, that's really amazing. Thank you so much for the wonderful sharing with us the edutech tools or technology that you've integrated in your classroom that has really maximizes a student learning outcome. Thank you so much, and keep up the commendable job you're doing. We are so proud of you, and we are welcoming the panelists. We have Subrata, Dr. Onga Kashlava, and His Excellency Von Eric Tandok, Distinguished Master. Please, we'd like you to have the stage now. Could you please unmute yourself? DTM, Tandok, Eric, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good
Mr.
morning,
Von,
everyone.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, nice to have you. Okay, all right. Could you please introduce yourself? Just 1 minute to introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Boneric Tandok. I'm a former teacher in the Philippines before moving to Canada. So I have a degree in education. But my brief experience in education in Alberta is in early childhood. But right now, I'm in safety and I'm in health, but still I'm doing coaching and mentoring. With this coaching, mentoring is also part of being a teacher. So the moment that you teach and coach and mentor, they're almost the same. It's only the difference is of course the physical background. So when you're in teacher, you are in school. So that's what I do. So when also I joined Toastmasters, and Toastmasters, if you haven't heard about the name, this is the world's biggest organization for communication, leadership, and presentation, as well as public speaking. Over to you.
Okay, nice to have you here. Okay, thank you so much, His Excellency Von. Thank you so much for you've forgotten to mention that you're also a published author. Okay, but that's okay. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for being here. I believe you can hear me. Okay.
Yes, we can.
All
Dr.
right,
Uche,
that's
yes.
really amazing. So could you please could you share with us your latest achievement? I know that you have already attained to a greater height, but share your momentous achievement with us. The stage is all yours. You got 2 minutes.
Okay. My latest achievement in 2023 is actually one of the best year in my life. My latest achievement is I'm now serving. Actually, this is a elected position in my organization, which is the Toastmasters, and I was elected the third highest position in the district. And next year, hopefully, people still like me. I'll move up to the second highest. And 2 years from now, hopefully, I'll be the number one or the top highest position in the district. So our organization is divided into 120 districts all over the world. And serving in one of the district is already an achievement for me, because there are some other people, they reach this milestone in their 20 year, in their 30 year in
Wow.
the organization, and I'm only in my 8th year in the organization. So having said that, that's too early for me to be in this position. So there are very few people who are get elected in this position in their 5th or more years in the organization. So that's one of my latest achievement. The
Wow.
others, of course, I'm getting paid engagement in hosting. That's another milestone. Personally, I was lucky to work in Alberta Health Services. So it's a government job for me. And this is my first time
Okay.
actually to work in a government job.
Okay, thank
I've been into
you
the
so much.
private sector. So those are the latest achievement. Small or big achievement, I consider it a win.
Okay.
So I celebrate my win, no matter how big or how small it
Yeah.
is. Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's really amazing. Wow. I'm sharing in your celebration. I'm sharing in your achievements because I'm happy. I'm happy for you. You've really worked hard and to haven't attained to this height. We must celebrate you. You're a celebrity already. Thank you so much. So this will take us to the next question. Could you please share what are your future plans as regards to both personal and professional Am I still audible?
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Uche, you are.
Yes, you are.
Hello?
You are, Dr. Uche, you are. Dr. Von, please answer the question.
Share with us your future plans.
I think Dr. Von has now issues. Dr. Von has issues now. So today we have technical problems, but we don't have problems. Never. This is amazing. Our great sharing is caring. No problems, no nothing. Dr. Uche, do you hear us? Dr. Uche, don't hear us. So
Okay, yeah. No, he can. I will continue back with.
Ed to,
Okay,
I
I can
Dr.
hear you.
Von.
Hello?
Yes, continue. We lost you in a moment.
He's having some.
Okay.
Yeah, his network. You see, it's not only here. It's it's
It's
not only here.
everywhere.
I'm not the only one experiencing that. I think it's all over. Maybe because of the weather. Yeah, it's everywhere. I will continue with him in a short while. So let me call upon
Dr. Uche, Dr.
Jelena.
Von is here.
Please.
Dr.
I'm
Uche.
back.
Can you hear me?
Hello,
Dr.
I'm back.
Uche.
Okay, he's back.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm back actually. I'm back.
Okay,
so
he's back.
I lost you for a few seconds.
Okay, he's back. Okay.
Yeah, okay. My future plans personally and professionally. Let's start personally first.
Von, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you? Okay.
Okay, could you please share with us your future plans as regards to both personal and professional plans?
Okay. I really like to answer that question.
Sure if
personal and professional. Okay, let's go to personal first. Okay. Personal
Von?
first. Okay. Personally.
Von, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Dr. Uche, yes, we hear. Dr. Uche, let us, Dr. Von, to ask us question.
Okay,
Von,
thank you. Thank you,
continue.
Dr. Nada. Okay. I'll wanna
since Von is having some technical glitches, we call
Dr. Uche,
Sobrata. Dr. Sobrata.
Dr. Uche, no problem. Dr. Uche, Von is with us. Dr. Uche.
Okay, let him answer the question.
Hello. Yeah, okay. I'll answer the question now. Okay, personal. Let's start with personal. My personal plan is to be healthy, live longer.
Von, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Dr. Uche, let us continue. Please,
okay.
Von.
Okay, so Dr. Uche having a problem with.
Dr. Subrata,
I'm having a problem
can you
with
hear
my.
Me?
Yes,
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Please unmute.
Dr. Subrata, please.
Dr.
Subrata, please, little. Dr. Von, please answer the question.
Okay, I'll answer the question. Dr. Ruchi, hopefully you can hear us. Okay, let's start.
Nada, madam, am I audible?
Yes, Dr. Subrata, we will continue with you. Welcome. Please, you have 1 minute to introduce yourself. Welcome.
Okay. So I am Dr. Shubhrato. I am a professor of management at Institute of Engineering and Management in India. I teach, marketing and entrepreneurship. So basically, my job is to mentor my students as well as mentor startups. I am also associated with Wadhwani Foundation as a global mentor to startups. So I mentor the startup projects for different countries across the world, and I'm associated with different organizations. So basically, my role is into teaching, mentoring, consulting, and research. So that's in brief about me. Thank you.
That is great, Dr. Subrata. You are really well-known science researcher, academician, not only in India. You are known, I can say, on the global level. So let us start with your first question. I think that we lost our great Dr. Subrata. Also now, what is this today? Coming, going, losing. But now we have here an amazing lady, and I will not lose this lady. No, Dr. Uche, we lost.
Von is back.
No, Dr. Uche. He's not
back.
We
have Omotola here.
Dr. Uche, we have Yelena Kovacev here, and she's audible.
Who?
Dr. Yelena Kovacevic, welcome.
Miss Natalia from Georgia.
Natalia.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, we don't see you. Please open your camera.
Please let her. Hello.
Hello
Please
from
let her
Georgia.
hold on. Natalia comes before her. Please just be patient.
Hello. So, shall I introduce myself?
Yes, please.
Okay, so hello, my name is Natalia Berkatsashvili. I'm from Georgia. So I'm an English teacher and I got my master's degree in English and then I got my PhD in philology. What's important what's important about me is that I'm a teacher and as a teacher, teaching has become part of my life. So alongside teaching, I do some kind of activities. I have Edu Hub. This is club at public school where I work. I work at public school as well as this as well in private one. So I have educational club Edu Hub where I'm trying to develop my students 21st century skills like critical thinking, communication, collaboration, creativity. Alongside this, innovation has become as well part of my life. So, and I'm trying to be involved in any kind of international conferences and programs. And also, I wanted to tell you that I'm the leader of Erasmus Plus projects. I send my students, and I also go. And nowadays, today, I'm just one of my ongoing project. I'm in Romania. So, and I'm trying to do my best for my students and for my colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. Amazing. You educators from Georgia, we see and we feel how much you are working. So let us, Natalia, you have, please, what will you share with us? You have 3 things that you can share with us today. So what is the first thing you will share with us?
So I don't know, maybe I can share you the best, maybe what kind of best tips should be given to the teachers and to the leaders for leadership, yeah?
Yes,
So
that is great.
yeah. So as for me, I can see so far my experience showed me that to be a good leader, to be a good teacher, the most important is to be fair, to be sweet, to be kind, yeah. So and we should take into consideration all of the members tips and we should not think that, oh, I'm leader and I'm teacher and I know everything, yeah. So and also the most important thing for good leadership is helping others, not to think about only yourself and to help others and to do many good things for other people. I think so that this is the best tip for being a good leadership. So I think
We
so.
like your thinking about that. You are a great. So it is not true that somebody say we are not all leaders. We are all leaders. We see
Yeah.
our great Natalia from Georgia is an amazing teacher leader. Great. So let us continue with your second.
Okay, so maybe let's share about community's future plan, yeah? So what can our future plan as community be? So as for, I've told you that I have some kind of experience about Erasmus Plus projects and about working in my club. So we can just arrange some kind of meeting, some kind of video calls in Zoom, and we can involve different kind of students from all around the world. We can also have some kind of conferences where our students will be able to take part in and share as well their experience and their knowledge. I think it will be very good. So, and it would be very good plan for our future community. And by this way, also many colleagues from my school want to be involved, and I'm gonna involve here as many of them as it's possible, helps them if they don't know English, how to say translator, little by little make them study. And so by little, hand by hand, we can help each other and we can do many things together. And so I think so. It will be good.
Natalia, yes, we will also like to have the hand with you, your hand, because you are such an amazing teacher doing that with your students. And I can say a great and great in leading. So all these characteristics, we need to be a great educator. So what will you share for the last minute with us today?
Yeah, for example, maybe someone asks how can we integrate and what can our integration when we integrate together do to develop, how can we develop the world? Yeah, maybe
Yes,
sometimes
how
there is,
can we develop together the world? That is very
yeah.
interesting.
Around me, sometimes it happens so that I hear the word that how can I help the world to develop? What can I do? I cannot do anything. But we know, as Malala said, that a book, a pen, one man, one teacher can change the world. Yeah. So we should not say like this that I cannot do anything. We should do our best. Yeah. And little by little, we will change the world by means of helping, by means of conducting such kind of talk shows, conferences, like sharing experience, like maybe doing some kind of posters and exchange, doing some kind of presents. And for example, if I have some addresses, I would send the posters done by my students to them, and they would be very happy. So we can do many things together, but only one person. So for only one person, it's difficult. But if we will be together and if we would arrange many things together, we would develop the world, I'm sure, because we are able to do this for our future generation.
Yes, and I'm sure that we see the students in Georgia, and not only in Georgia, are really lucky to have you like an amazing educator. Thank you. Thank you, dear
Thank you.
Natalia.
Thank you
Dr.
so
Uche,
much. Thank you. You did a
thank
great
you.
job.
Yeah, thank you. Dr. Uche, do you hear me?
Yeah. I hope yeah, I can hear you. Hope
it is Dr. Uche. Let us
hope I'm
continue
audible now.
Yes. Okay, Dr. Uche, let us move to Croatia.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah.
Dr. Uche, we are moving again to Croatia. You see how today we have an amazing Croatia educators. Now we are having a beautiful lady. She is a teacher of the English language. So let me call her. She's an amazing Jelena Kovacevic. Welcome, Jelena. And please introduce yourself in 1 minute.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Nada, for the introduction. Thank you, Dr. Uche, for this amazing opportunity. My name is Jelena Kovacevic. I'm an EFL teacher in a secondary vocational business school, that is School of Economics in Croatia. I teach English language. I'm also an Erasmus Plus coordinator in my school. I have got 20 plus years of teaching experience. I have been promoted into teacher mentor and then teacher advisor. 3 years ago, I was awarded twice as one of the 500 most successful teachers in Croatia by the Ministry of Education. I have received many national and international recognitions, and I'm very enthusiastic about international collaboration.
And we know that because you are coming, I think, from one great international collaboration. So, dear Jelena, the first question is what is your latest achievement?
My latest achievement was definitely the scholarship that I was awarded by the American State Department earlier this summer. Namely, I was the candidate chosen by American Embassy in Croatia to represent my country and get the unique opportunity to learn about the American educational system, culture, history, politics, the importance of volunteerism, and get the first-hand experience of the American lifestyle. So my stay at the University of Montana was fully financed by the Americans, by the State Department, and I was given an amazing opportunity not only to visit beautiful places such as Yellowstone, the world's first national park, the capital city of Montana, Helena, Chicago, Charleston in South Carolina, and finally Washington, D.C., but also to meet and become friends with 19 amazing educators from different parts of the world. This was definitely the best experience and award that I, as an educator, could have received. I'm eternally grateful for this amazing opportunity.
And there, Yelena, we are so happy for you that you had that opportunity and that you were presenting our country, Croatia. And I'm sure and I know that you will. Today, we are at Sharing is Caring. And I know that you will share all the knowledge, what you get and what you learn in the United States of America. So now, because you have a new knowledge, what is your teaching philosophy? Did it change after coming from the USA?
Well, it hasn't changed, actually. It has more or less been reinforced, let me say that way. My teaching philosophy revolves around making learning enjoyable, engaging, motivating, but also understandable. I believe in breaking down complex concepts into simpler ideas and using relatable examples for my students to help them grasp new information. Also, I promote hands-on activities which involve students to do a particular thing rather than just talk about something or get someone else to do it instead. I like to encourage my students' curiosity, critical thinking, and creativity, and they are also essential aspects of my approach. I aim to provide a supportive and interactive environment where learners feel comfortable asking questions and exploring various subjects. I believe in student-centered approach that focuses on active and practical application of knowledge. And this philosophy actually involves and encourages collaboration, inquiry-based learning, adapting teaching methods to accommodate different learning styles, because we know we have students with different learning abilities and needs. And ultimately, the most effective teaching philosophy is the one that promotes a positive and supportive learning environment while fostering a genuine passion for learning in students. Adaptability, I would say, is the key. And I kind of tailor my teaching style to meet the unique needs of and preferences of my learners.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Yelena. Your teaching philosophy is really very impressive. I hope that our audience, I see here, they are all enjoying learning, listening. So, after we know we are at 21st DIGI Skillz. So all this, what you say about the achievements, about teaching philosophy, let us make, I can say, one product calling that. What are some of the ways of integrating technology into your teaching? Can you do all that what you say now until now without technology?
Well, nowadays it's hard to do it without technology, especially after lockdowns. We have resorted to using technology a great deal. There are several ways to integrate technology into teaching. I'm going to mention a few. You can utilize platforms, online learning platforms to host course materials, assignments, to put quizzes, discussions online. For example, Google Classroom, Moodle, or even Google Drive. You can create engaging presentations using tools like PowerPoint, Google Slides, Prezi to include multimedia elements. You can incorporate educational apps, websites, and ebooks to enhance learning and provide additional resources. Video conferences is a very important way of integrating technology into teaching. So you can connect with guest speakers or experts through video conferencing tools, and in that way enhance the classroom with real-world insights. Flipped classroom approach, you can provide instructional videos or readings online before class, allowing students some time to prepare for discussions and practical application in the classroom. Gamification nowadays is very popular. You can integrate educational games and quizzes to make learning more engaging and interactive. You can use collaborative tools like Google Docs, Microsoft Teams, or Jamboard to facilitate group work and collaboration. You can share educational podcasts, webinars to delve into specific topics or invite guest speakers, as I mentioned earlier. And also you can use social media, set up class accounts to share resources, encourage discussions, or showcase student work. These are some of the ways that technology can be incorporated into teaching.
You gave us you gave us so many dear Yelena. This is for a big clap. You are really doing a great work. So I wish a very, very successful and happy new school year 2023 and 2024, because at Monday, that is, we are finishing, we are going back to school.
Exactly. Thank you so much,
So
Nada.
let us. Thank you, dear Yelena. We lost our Uche, but we will continue. Let us see who is our next speaker. Who will be our next speaker? Let us hear our co-founder, Dr. Inga Karchilava from Georgia. Welcome.
Oh, so welcome. Hello, everybody. How are you all?
So,
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you there.
Very good.
Yes, we can hear you. Let me call now. We have Katerina Piman. So, Katerina, are you audible? Can you open your camera? We have today. It is a bad weather, so we have some issues.
No, Katerina already spoke at the beginning of this.
Katerina, okay, thank you. Natalia also spoke, but we have here Abdul Based. Welcome, dear Abdul Based. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you very much for giving me the chance. Actually, I have missed the first round due to bad network connection, and now I am very happy to join here. My name is Abdul Based. I am from Bangladesh, and I am a teacher, a secondary school teacher. My teaching experience is 20 years plus, and also I am working as a teacher's trainer here in secondary level. And now I am working as a teacher's trainer and also monitoring our new curriculum system in our area. In our Bangladesh, the new curriculum system is existing in our education system, and I am also a member of this monitoring team and working enthusiastically with my all members. So thank you very much, and this is my short introduction.
This is amazing, and we are really honored and happy to have you here today with us. And sharing is caring. So we are very curious. We want to see what will you share with us. So I'm giving you an opportunity. To share with us something. What is important for us educators? So what is the first thing that you want to share with us?
Yeah, thank you very much. As I am a teacher and I'm working as secondary school teacher here, so my first sharing is my target is to teach my students, especially in my area students, because my area is a rural area of Bangladesh, and most of the institution of our country, secondary level institution, are situated in rural areas, and they are deprived of modern education. So our target is to develop them and to teach them properly. Not only me, but also all of the teachers who are now engaging in teaching profession in rural areas. We are all working together to develop our nation. Okay, this is our main motto.
That is your motto, and that is wonderful. So, what is the next thing that you want to share with us today here?
Yeah, all my things are related to as teaching profession, as I am a teacher. So in coming days, my teaching philosophy is depend on building our nations properly. And in our country, this year the government implemented a new curriculum system, and all the primary and secondary education are in and under this new curriculum system. And I am working as a teacher trainer of this curriculum system. So my teaching philosophy is to develop our students in new way. And this new curriculum system is very nice, and it is related to the international curriculum. All the students now are enjoying their learning by doing. Okay, in the previous curriculum, only memorizing system is available in our education system, but now the students are working practically and learning. So the learning by doing is the main motto of the new curriculum system, and they will be in future, after finishing their education, they will be a good citizen. They will be a skillful citizen, and I am working as a part of them as a teacher's trainer. So my philosophy is to build our nation in new way through this new curriculum. Thank you.
Great. Great. Yes, we are all introducing new curriculums because today what we learn, tomorrow is already old. So, at last, what is your last thing that you want to share with us today, our great Abdul Basad?
Yeah, thank you very much. From my country, English speaking, especially this kind of show, we are who are working as rural areas institution, and we are the teachers. We are depriving of such kind of opportunities to meet or join the national and international seminar with the great scholars. Today, I have observed lot of great scholars from various countries. They have told new things. They have told their philosophy, and I am motivated. And not only I think, but all of my teachers who are now teaching, they also come to this kind of platform and join some national and international seminar, and to get new ideas, new things, and so that we can implement this experience in our real life situation, in our real teaching profession. So my request is to continue this kind of sessions regularly, and invite us so that I can join here and get some experience from you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, respected Abdul Basad. You are always welcome here at our great 21st DIGI Skillz. Dr. Uche, welcome all. Thank you for your brilliant answers. Thank you for sharing with us. And I'm sure that our great educators get so many ideas what to make, what to change, because we are all now doing the plans, writing plans, trying to implement our lectures, our sessions with new things. Thank you.
Yeah.
So let us move from Bangladesh. We are going from Bangladesh to the Philippines. So we have from the Philippines uh, Katarina P. Manolo. Welcome, Katarina.
Hello, Nick. Can you hear me?
Yes, there we can hear you. Welcome.
Can I introduce myself?
Please introduce yourself in 1 minute.
So, good evening. I am Karin P. Manalo from Philippines. I am a science professional teacher, and I graduated as Bachelor of Technology in Livelihood Education here in the Philippines. Now, currently working and teaching at Chel Campus on Mindoro, Philippines. I am grateful and thankful to be part of this talk show. I teach as a full-time senior high school teacher. Now, I'm ready to answer your questions.
Okay, so let us hear your first thing that you will share today with us, please. Katarina, your
So I want to teacher is a challenging, rewarding profession. It is a chance to make a difference in the lives of young people, help them reach their full potential. Then, if you are passionate about education and want to make a difference in the world, then becoming a teacher is the right career. That's it.
Thank you. So, what is the second thing that you want to share with us?
So, my action as a teacher that reflect my belief about teaching and learning in the following ways. So, I believe that all skills can learn. I start with the assumption that each student has potential to learn, and I create a structured environment where all skills feel safe, respected, and supported. I provide opportunities for all students to succeed regardless of their background or abilities.
Okay, thank you, dear. Thank you. And for the end, for our audience, your last message. Please, Katarina, do you hear me? Katarina. Oh.
Can you, ma'am?
I don't hear you and don't see you more. Katarina. Okay, we have some network issues. Katarina.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Please, the last thing that you want to share with us.
So I want to share that each day, as since what they already know about the topic, we will be learning this to assess their knowledge, what they
Okay, thank you. Big clap. Let us give a clap for our great Catherine from the Philippines. Philippines has an amazing educators, and we are really proud on all the educators from the Philippines. Moving from the Philippines, going again to Nigeria. So let us try with our Omotala. Omotala, dear, can you hear us? Omotala, can you hear us? Omotala. I think Dr. Uche, that we have still our co-founder, Dr. Inga. Please let us hear you today.
Yes, can you hear me? I'm also, I think I hear you.
Yes, we
yeah,
can.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much.
So let us hear, what will you share with our audience today? What is the first thing?
Oh, my first thing. Hello, everybody. Nice meeting you all. Okay, dear Nada. I think as I am college lecturer, and I see how students master the most demanding profession is the labor market. They undergo internship in our partner companies and become professional labor safety and environmental technology specialists. They receive a development and start working in any private or public company, including our partners companies, which is very important. Vocational colleges plays a crucial role in education and workforce development, I think. Vocational college focus on providing practical hands-on training that equips students with specific skills and knowledge needed for practical professions. This prepares students to be job ready. Vocational programs are often shorter in duration compared to traditional four-year degree programs. This also individuals to enter the workforce more quickly, saving time. Vocational college can address skills gaps in the job market by training students in areas where there is a shortage of qualified professionals. This helps industries meet their work's demands and contributes to economic growth, I think. Many vocational programs emphasize hands-on learning, which is particularly effective for individuals who learn best by doing. This practical approach allows students to apply theoretical concepts in real-world settings. Vocational education is not just for entry-level position. Many vocational colleges offer advanced programs that allow individuals to further specialize also and advance their careers. This can lead to increased job opportunities and higher earning potential. Okay, also, vocational college often collaborate closely with industry to ensure that their curriculum aligns with current industry standards and practices. This means graduates are well prepared to meet the demand of the job market. Vocational colleges are important because they provide specialized training, practical skills, and quicker entry into the workforce. They address skills gaps, cater to diverse learning styles, and offer opportunities for career advancement and economic mobility. They play a vital role in prioritizing individuals for specific career and contribute to the overall growth and development of the economy. Because I see how my students will be successfully. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Inga. Thank you for explaining us about the vocational education. What will I say about this? Vocational skills are all around us. We here, you see here before today, our great, amazing teacher Sanya, our great Maria, working in the vocational schools. And I can say that students who finish vocational school are ready for that trade. They can choose any other profession, they can work, and also they can work if they don't go to the university. So they are
Yes.
prepared. They are full prepared students. They have the craft, they are already tradesperson. They work especially in this technician. So we see this type of education which we are giving to the persons, to the individuals, that we are preparing to them, and they can be already employed and self-employed with their skills. Let me move from our Dr. Inga from Georgia, come back to Canada. So, there, Vaughn, please, you own us your last thing for the end. We didn't, because Dr. Uche, we didn't hear that. So please share with us what you wanted to say for the end of your speech.
Okay. Well, it's nice to be back. Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. So the last question I had is, what's my professional and personal uh, how we will turn that. Okay, my profession. Let's go to
Development,
personal.
development.
Okay, okay. Let's go to personal first. Okay. My personal goal is, of course, yeah, you mentioned development. We are always on that one. That's the reason why we're here, to develop ourselves, to grow, to learn, keep going. But one aspect that I really wanted to invest in personal is health. Okay? Health is wealth. So you can't teach your student, you can't go and attend like this in DJ Skills, and we can't be live being asked questions. So health and live longer. I always believe that despite many things that we do in our life, we neglect one thing. Teachers always busy in his or her lesson plans or any other activities like for their students, right? But they neglect the one thing important is sleep. Right now, I'm trying to get 7 hours of sleep because for me, longevity is the most important. You can't be successful if you're not healthy enough. And I'm not perfect. I'm also having some medical issues. That's the reason why I'm focusing on health. So that's my number one goal when it comes to personal. And then happiness, fulfillment, success will comes in once you're healthy, and maybe wealth will comes in. Now, when it comes to professional, I really wanted to go back to teaching. Okay, so in the Philippines, so I'm glad there we have Miss Catherine Manalo here from the Philippines. So I'm
We
wishing
had
her.
Dr. Von. We had also our great, amazing Dr. Mobo. He was here at the beginning.
Oh, nice. That's really nice to know.
Yes, so he
So
presents
yeah,
Philippines.
yeah. So I really wanted to go back to teaching. Probably my wife is always asking me go back to teaching. Okay, but right now I'm enjoying my work. I'm in health, so I'm in Alberta Health Services. So that's in the province of Alberta. So I'm enjoying my work. But professional, I really wanted to go back to teaching. Although I'm doing coaching and mentoring, and doing coaching and mentoring, that is already a teaching. I'm still educator because being a professional speaker, motivational speaker, and author, one of my side job, I call it side job, is coaching and mentoring. So I'm still in the field of education. When said I want to go back to teaching, I really wanted to go back to school, teaching students. That is one of my professional goal, probably this coming years. But yeah,
So, Dr. Von, listen, why not? We are waiting you to come back with us to be an amazing educator.
yes, that's the plan. Go back as an educator in the educational system with the school, right? But right now, I'm happy doing mentoring, coaching people around the world, in India, in the Philippines, guiding them in their respective career, how to develop themselves when it comes to communication, presentation, public speaking. So I'm doing still that. So still a teacher outside of school, but yes, you're right, my friend Dr. Nada. I really wanted to go back to school in a school setting. Over to you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, dear Dr. Vaughn. Thank you for everything. And you know who today didn't answer a no one question? Professor Nada Ratkovich. Today I didn't speak nothing. So let me share something at the end. Let me share something at the end. So what I wanted to say, I want to go on this because we need a strength for us. We are starting for a few days, a new year. So continuously we hear life is changing. We need to have a positive thinking. It needs to be everywhere. Let us move and not talk about the bad days, because we want to learn and we want to be positive. It is true always that your thoughts affect your actions. So don't give your thoughts to affect your action. Your action in turn translates into something like called succeed. We need to be successful in your career, in your relationships, in your life. So your thought will play a most important part in your values, in your beliefs, and it will influence the quality of your personal relationships. So the connection between the personal growth and professional development is really closely related. We can say there is a strong positive relationship between, and it is in our interest to be better. We need to be better every day, better in all areas. So that will include our personality, our career, our education, our teaching. So no way, however, no matter how popular called the personal development, so many still today don't understand what it is exactly. So take the action, stimulate your personal and professional growth. We want to always avoid the stagnation in our career. Look at us. Look at us, what we are doing for our career. We are the real examples of educators. Let's hear. You see, today, unfortunately, on this global networks, we are meeting so many people. And yes, so many people are presenting like educators. No, they're not educators. They are lying. They are fake educators. So keep moving from that kind of people. That people will make you doing bad things and return you back. So we want to avoid stagnation. We want to strive to enhance our personal, professional growth, and that is calling life changing. And we want to strive to improve ourselves intellectually, emotionally, making the changes. And we want to maximize our potential by learning new skills. And that, when we can do, we can make that, we can give it to our students. So think about the words today I say. If we teach today's students as we talked yesterday, we will rob them of tomorrow. And don't think about the mistakes. The mistakes are always a proof that you are trying. Perfection will always start with your mistakes. So, what choices are you making today? Are you doing and working on yourself? Self-leadership, identify, overcome, moving forward. What is holding you back? What is holding you back? Connect always to your superpower to lead your life. You know what is in front of you? In front of you is a mountain. Climb the mountain. The mountain is you. So that is the road to self-mastery. Changes are always beginning with you. So with that knowledge, with that challenges, you need to understand the problems you have. You need to break the problem down into small steps. You need to get clear on what you can and what you can't do. So it's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay always with my problems longer. So keep testing, collecting you, taking step back. And for the end, what I want to say today, already we hear on this great sharing, caring, learn from the world. Master your life, master your relationships, digital skills, wellness, happiness, career, communication, health, business, mindset, and get to know yourself. Outline your values and challenges. Watch leaders who are respected. Listen to the real leaders. Listen to the real educators, not to somebody who is not an educator. He cannot learn you nothing. So try different styles. Change your styles. Find a coach. Find a mentor. We don't know all. So ask your colleagues, ask the leaders, ask for the feedback. Complete your style, complete your assessments, complete your leadership style. So that is the message from Professor Nada Ratkoch today on Sharing is Caring. I wish to all who is starting the school year in Europe, in Croatia, in Romania, in Georgia, a very, very successful 2023-2024 school year. And yes, who is coming from the university at the October. So, Dr. Uche, we come to the end. Dr. Uche, please, if you hear me, share your thoughts and words for the end.
Thank you so much, dear Nada.
Okay,
As
Dr.
always,
Uche.
you are amazing.
Thank you. So, Dr. Uche, you don't hear us. Let me see. Dr. Uche is frozen. Let me hear one message more from Bangladesh then. Respected Abad, please, a message for the end.
Thank you, Professor Nada, for giving me the chance. Actually, I have given the message to share my one opinion with first. Mr. Von Erich has told that health is the main theme to make or to give our message to our students. Actually, this is very true. If we want to teach our students properly, first we need to emphasize on our health, both in teacher's health and students' health. So, in this regard, the authority, the country should give more emphasis, more importance to the students' health and the teachers' health. Because if we are not healthy, we are not be fit to run our business. And Dr. Inga has told about vocational education. Thank you for giving the message regarding vocational education. And in our country, in our Bangladesh, also vocational education is more emphasized, because in future the skillful person, we need the skillful person. And if we need the skillful person, the student should be trained or should be given vocational education. So thank you very much for talking in favor of vocational education. And I think all the students, all the person of any country should be in vocationalized, because a skillful person, in future we need a skillful person. So vocational education should be emphasized and should be implemented in every sector of education. So thank you very much, and I am very grateful to you for giving me the chance here, because I live in a very rural area in my country, and this kind of platform, it's my great opportunity to meet with you, to sit by you and talk in this live stream. And I'm very grateful to you again, and thank you, Dr. Ruchi, and thank you, Professor Nada, and thank all the participants for supporting me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You are really most welcome. So you inspired me to say one more thing at the end. So let us all have the faith in our ideas and beliefs. Let us make our choices. Let us know our team, our students. Let admire all of them. Understand the people and understand what is the key to success. Let us communicate our vision clear. So serve this, focus on helping. So don't lead without power. And today, we also need to say that 21st DIGI Skillz is working for humanity. So we want to help all around the world, our students, our youth. So in the next event, here sure be that will be the educators and also will be the students.
Dear Nada, can I say something?
Yes,
yes. Thank you so much to all of you. Really, it's a very interesting and wonderful session, sharing and caring. As a teacher, plays a crucial role in promoting student success and overall development, establishing a supportive and respectful relationship which is students creates a conducive learning environment. Recognize that students have diverse learning styles, abilities, and needs. I am always looking for the
key that will open the door to success for them. It is very important to create an atmosphere in the classroom where students feel safe to experience their opinion without fear of risk and making mistake, if you say, dear not. Yes, it helps build confidence and resilience. I always try to support my students who needs extra help from me. This may include one-on-one coaching, is psychological counseling, also creating together and so many things. Yes, I'm ready to recognize students' success, big or small. This recognition reinforces a positive relationship. If you want, I think, if you want to teach, you have to learn always. So I always learn the latest methods, technologies, and educational research. I am constantly striving to improve my teaching practices to provide the best possible learning experience. I always try to prepare for life because it is very difficult to establish oneself in society today. I don't only teach geography, but I try to be able for my students that leads them to success. If a project is announced somewhere, I always try to involve my students because very new challenges teaches us develop our skills. One thing I would say is show your enthusiasm for learning by sharing your own experience of acquiring new knowledge and skills. It inspires students to see education as a bright path for a lifetime. Thank you so much and best wishes to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Great.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. So we have here with us our great Omotala, but she unfortunately don't have a network success. She has issues. But today I can say that we come to the end of this amazing session. So be with us, learn with us. Let's continue learning and growing together. Our great audience here today, so many amazing educators with us the whole time, writing, sharing the thoughts, asking. Omotala is trying to get access, but unfortunately, she cannot get access. So sorry. So, Dr. Uche, we are at the end. Professor Nada is going to end the session today. So, big hug to all. Dr. Inga, please.
Dr. Nada today rock. Always. Oh,
yes, okay.
Thank
Yes.
you so much, dear.
Bye,
Dr.
bye,
Uche.
bye.
Dr. Ron, my
Dr.
best
Ron
friend.
Avelos, and our great Dr.
Professor.
Abdul.
Yes, Abdul from Bangladesh.
Professor Abdul, we have so many great friends, educators from Bangladesh, and we are really
Yes.
proud and all